everyone, it's Shell with Little Acres Creations, and I have another travel journal, junk journal to share. Now I'm heading for vacation on Friday, and this is mine, so just to put my souvenirs and pictures and stuff like that in. But so I've been trying to get it done because I cut it late. So anyways, what I did is, again, I took a book and I just gutted the book, and then I put just some old map, and this is an area pretty much of where we live. We live down here in this area of Colorado. And then I came with some cheesecloth, just a tan cheesecloth, and then put this really pretty lace on it. I really like it. I'm such a girly girl. I love lace, and I just love girly things. So let's see. So what I did to close mine is I just put a chain, and then I have these two little clips. Now these, so far, I haven't glued them in, and I haven't decided if I'm going to or not. So right now I can just go ahead and take it off, but if I decide not to, I have a lobster clasp if I decide to go ahead and glue them, and then I can just use the lobster clasp to take it on and off. So, and that's all I did there. And I just added some little beads. So let's go inside of it. Sorry, I have a cat on the side trying to get into the book. So let me show you. This past week, I was looking at some envelopes and, different things to put in your junk journal. Now this is an envelope, and I believe it was Patricia Veramonte, I think, is who I saw this from. I'm not sure that that's correct. But if you haven't seen her channel, she does some awesome stuff. So anyways, this is just an envelope that's decorated, and if you're interested in that, I can do a tutorial, or you can head on over to her page. And then I just did a little tag, and these are some things I found in the vintage buttons that I had, and I put some little nuts on it, tied it with a little bow, and then so there's 3 tuck spots on here. So I thought that would be really nice for like pamphlets or something like that, when we're on vacation. So again, I love lace. I love jewelry, painted fingernails, stuff like that. My sister's totally opposite. She always laughs at me because I always look for things that have lace or, girly colors, and she's totally different. So we laugh at each other. So I got some scrapbooking paper, and some of this, again, I sewed. Here's a map, and this is, again, it's the Cortez area. And this is it's just a little book, another envelope, and made out of book pages. And I tried to make it big enough so you could put like a credit card in there, because sometimes we go to those casinos and you get those, join our club cards that are about the size of a credit card. And I had like 3 of those from last vacation, and I thought, if I had a place to tuck them in, that would be great. So I did that, and I put some more Christian items in here. So I put the song I'm a Christian, or I'm a Pilgrim, sorry. And then, just fun vintage songs and stuff, because I had all that paper. Now this right here is a decal. Again, it's some of that decal from that, let's see, for ceramics. And it was a piece that was cut off. So I had like 3 or 4 pieces of that. So I made little pockets that I just sewed. And this is a little, kind of like a card. Had nuts on it. So I put a little journal spot here, and then put coffee dyed paper on the back. And this was an old envelope that I found, an old bag. So I made it into just a little tuck spot. Again, I put the little foot in there because we always hurt ourselves. My husband was laughing at me. What's that foot for? Sure, we'll have some kind of injuries This is Mr. Nuts, and again, you can pick up this stamp set at littleacrescreations.com. So they're all pretty much the same. We have goats, so I stuck goats in here. I seem to find a lot of white feathers since my mother passed away. So I always think of feathers, think of her when I find these feathers. So I put feather kind of songs and memorabilia and stuff in here. Scrapbooking paper. And this is another one. I believe it was from that Patricia I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Anyways, from Patricia. And she had made these little, what are these things called? I can't even talk today. Can you guys tell that? These little banners. And then I had some like a rub-ons. So I put rub-ons on here, kind of decorated it up. And that's, let me grab my little, it's a tuck spot. So, you know, you can just like tuck something under there. And I put one so it's not like the whole piece of the tuck spot. And this was in my vintage buttons, and I put a vintage button here. I thought that turned out really cute. Another pocket, the other side of the signature. And I just love this paper. Camera. Here's another one of those banners. And I'm going to put like a vintage button here. I've just forgotten. And then this was from some like Rolodex cards. So I just made a tuck spot out of that. You know, you can find all kinds of things to make tuck spots out of. It's so fun. Another map. Because this is a travel journal. And we're going to, again, to California. So we'll have dolphin pictures, I'm sure. Now, I put the witch hazel stick. And yes, it's odd to put in this book, or to choose to put in this book. But I was born on Halloween, and my mother wanted to name me Witch Hazel, but my dad wouldn't let her. So, you know, all through my life, Mom would tease me. She'd get me t-shirts that said Witch Hazel on it and stuff like that. So it just reminded me of my mom. Another tuck spot. Some scrapbooking paper. This was a receipt that Sis and I got when we went to the Grand Canyon. So I stuck that in there, made it into a little pull out. I could, you know, glue this piece and make it a little pocket. Here's another one of those envelopes. Isn't that cute? I love this. I think it turned out so awesome. Squirrel, because you know we're all about squirrels and nuts. Let's see, scrapbooking paper, another map. That's the end of that signature. This one is all about kind of surfing, the beach. Another, isn't that gorgeous though? I love that. Don't you love scrapbooking paper made like that? Tim Holtz, if you're watching. Just kidding. Another pocket. This one's actually really fragile, so I may have to come back in and reinforce it with washi tape or something. I'm recording. A goat. Another squirrel. I think I have two of those now, so I have to put one in for my sisters. And here's some more matte paper. And here's a card that I received, and I just fell in love with that. That is me. So I just stuck that in there, and then I covered up the writing. It wasn't anything special, the writing, so now I have two areas. Some little paper, book paper. I think that was supposed to be a mountain goat. I cut his head off. Kangaroo, koalas. Just using old things, you know, that I liked. Here's the back of that card. So I can write something there, make a little area. So again, we're heading out on Friday, and we'll be gone for a while, for about a week. And then this, I think, was really cool. So I found this calendar, and it was on 2 different pages. So I cut it out, and we're going August 2017. And I backed it. Well, when I was looking through my paper, it said by the sea. And since we're going, you know, to California, we'll be playing on the beach and stuff. So I stuck it in there. I thought that was really neat. I might can put, you know, what we did on each day or something. I thought that was fun. I put one in Sis's also. Just some little cards. And another. See, I told you I loved these. These little envelopes. I thought they were so cute. So, anyways, and here's the back. And I just kind of made it grungy looking and with lace. I love it. I'm going to put like a cluster probably of like the antique buttons and stuff that I put on my sister's. But I just haven't had time. If I get to it, I'll do it tomorrow. But, you know, if not, it's no big deal. The main part of it is completed. And then I'll just put my little closure on here. And I'm going to carry it with a bunch of, you know, stickers and some glue, some color pins and stuff like that. So we can glue in things as we go, you know, advertisements, menus, things like that as we go. And when we're home, our memory album, you know, hopefully that's my intent, is that it will be complete. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And hopefully I will get some videos up for next week. I'm not guaranteeing how good they are or what they're going to be about, but like I said, my goal is 3 a week. So this is my second for the week, and I'm planning on having one come out on Friday. So thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.